Everybody, I'm back. Okay, so apparently now...
Report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Okay, so now we have to go back to Groundbreaker again.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
And we need to make sure we take Felix. Look, I wouldn't even mind this so much if we didn't have to come to the Groundbreaker to trigger the quest that sent us somewhere else, which then just sent us back to the Groundbreaker.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
This is Halcyon News. You mind trying to have a moment here?
I just think it's weird how everybody's ears like glow in the dark. I'm looking for a guy named Rufus Trask.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Sure, Harlow's emblem.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
I'm not gonna lay a finger on him. I mean, if I have the choice...
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point.
I mean, he just wants the ring.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Okay, at least we did this part before doing the other quests in Emerald Vale. Because I think both of these are Emerald Vale? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, at least now we can do 2 for 1.
Rizzo Spectrum Platinum. Replace the rainbow.
So then we'll have to take Nyoka and Felix. Because those are the 2 that have quests here.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Yes, this is where both quests are.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Here we go. They're both pretty damn far away, so... Actually, I could fast travel to here. Let's see, how do we even get over there?
come!
Nice one.
Whoever was.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so he is in here. I wonder if I can put on one of these fancy hats. Temporarily. And possibly get a boost to... if we have to persuade him to give us the ring.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
I have no intention of killing you. Yeah, he wants your ring as proof of your death. That's all I'm after.
Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that happens? He sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at her.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Why would the board buy him off?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant A pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Okay. I say it's gonna be back on the ship again. And this looks actually pretty close. Yeah, it's just right over here. Okay. Oh, wait, didn't I come here before? Maybe I've just done quests out of order.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Jackass isn't coming!
Okay, so it does actually, like, brainwash them. That is cool.
Get started!
Isn't there another one somewhere? Right there, maybe?
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Oh, here we go.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Yuka.
Well then. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, and I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up. Offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so we can take a shower. Clara, I hope the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrubbed. Of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down. But this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
I don't... They were...
Damn. Actually. Okay. Sure. Ugh. The increased damage while under a health effect would be good. I'm using a lot of science though.
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least...
Hang on, I'm just gonna grab the cushion for...
I've learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think...
It's like, I can't use it
she
consistently,
was still alive
but
now.
if I use it once in a while, it does help.
Truth.
She'd still want to know just the same as you did.
Only
Whoops.
thing left is to take these
I didn't mean to
medallions
hit
home,
enter.
which
I
means
did by
figuring out
accident.
how to bait the mana queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
I'd rather just go in guns blazing.
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we?
Back to
I'm
Scylla
sure they've got
again.
pheromones.
Fuck that.
Everything does.
Not unless we get another quest for that. I'm so fucking sick of going back and forth to places we've already been to. Not gonna lie. Okay. Like, this game needs some streamlining, I think, of the gameplay.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Hopefully this will be some action. Oh.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
There we go.
We gotta get the power up and running. I'm shivering in my boots here.
Okay, there's only 2 floors. Probably just nothing's gonna work until I get the power going. Unable to access memory cartridge. Power's too low. Ugh. No. Modify generator mode. Maintenance logs. Facility status report. A toilet and maintenance barracks is on flush. Sensors indicate Alta Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Priority set to non-critical management does not utilize the Alta Vitae gas tank storage system. Sensors detect the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. The existing work order was open 991 days ago and was last accessed 991 days ago. Oh god.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy of Sublight.
Sublight? Ugh. I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me.
Ugh. Sorry, better luck next time.
Don't apologize. This is my problem, not yours. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UGL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Okay.
Nice going, boss. You got a real fine way with words.
Oh, that is a door to nowhere. Okay. Oh, messages? Of course morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear and scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. You asked that I reach out in doing so. Something amiss with the team? How's their morale? Oh. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the fire range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Aww. Security routines. Ooh, engage automatic recharge protocols? Cool. Oh, where does that go? Encode a keycard. Okay. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I've taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you're permitted to leave with company-branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. The cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. Oh god. What are they doing to people? Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Okay, so that's barred, so I'd probably go down here and then up there. Ow, I blowed myself up again.
Whoa, careful where you step.
That room looks all electrified. Oh wait, I never went through that, like, the tunnel that was up there. Security routines, disengage checkpoint. Kimball came by asking if any of the dogs had been around. I told her what I knew. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Huh. Yeah, I want to go back though, because I do want to go. There was like a. Forgot about this.
Muting volume now.
Okay, so that's this here. Okay, so this didn't really go anywhere. Pickles! Stop it! I keep scratching, like, this basket thing I have. Let's check these side doors first.
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Subject's condition is dire, making sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. Subject will need extensive nucleon sequences for any chance of viable extraction. I'm sorry to end it. It ended up like this. James will come back for you and fix all of this. I swear it. Ow. Not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found.
It's all in the wrist.
Really, that's it? Okay, security routines. Unlock personal quarters. Oh, I probably didn't need to do what I did then. Okay. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Further the chimeric sequences via the targeted modification of human nucleon using strands obtained from a halcyon native fauna. Oh, damn. So yeah, people wanted out. We almost lost Charlie. It was runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew stairs. Claire's lost. Change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. Is anyone listening? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission ended state is achieved. Executive override password antediluvian. What can I do for you? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in case of emergencies. Damn.
You know something? You might be the finest agent Sublight ever hired. Chartrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Alright, guys. Hold tight. I'm gonna take a short break. I might grab a hot chocolate or something. Hold tight. I'll be back.